All right. Live streaming is on. Welcome, everybody. My name is Drew Bingaman. I am the captain of the United States Pirate Party. And welcome to another one of our regular weekly meetings here on Jitsi and streaming out on YouTube. We're going to start with some IDs. And first one I see is Darren. Go ahead.
Hello. I'm Darren McKeeman. I am the quartermaster of the United States Pirate Party and representing California. And yeah, that's it.
All right, Wanda.
Wanda, representative from Florida.
All right, David.
I'm the other representative from Florida.
Eli.
I'm Eli McGee. I'm the Massachusetts representative.
Awesome. And Johnny.
John Robinson, Secretary of the Pennsylvania Pirate Party and representative from Pennsylvania.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Do we have any updates, reports, anything to that extent?
Minor update.
Go
That
ahead.
discussion group I was talking about, I decided to delay, actively going with that until January. December is not the time to try to introduce a weekly meeting. It's just too much stuff going on.
There is a lot of stuff going on until January. That's true. Anything else?
I can report on the podcast.
Sure, go ahead.
So this week on the 29th of November, we have Vermin Supreme, who is joining us, President-elect Vermin Supreme. And he is going to be giving us his unvarnished opinions about what occurred. So, and I'm sure that I have no idea what he's going to talk about, but
that's our Black Friday special. Is Presidential-elect Vermin Supreme.
That's kind of the joy of talking to Vermin. You never know what's going to come out of his mouth. So, so that's on the 29th. And on the 6th of December, we have independent journalist Taylor Lawrence, who is going to be talking with us about all sorts of topical stuff, too. The news cycle is so fast and furious that there will probably be something interesting by the time that to talk about that's very topical.
It's always something to talk about.
And then on the week after that, the Transhumanist Party, they're sending their representative to talk to us on the podcast. And please, if anybody wants to be on the podcast, anybody who knows somebody who should be on the podcast, please get them in touch with me or reach out to me. Anybody that's out there watching, if you think you should come on the podcast, and give me a good reason too. So I'm always looking for new folks. This is an experiment that I've only dedicated to do until January. So far, it's actually going pretty well. So I might be inclined to do it past January if I can keep this up. If I can keep up the good guests, because I really like all the guests we've had so far. So.
Yeah, it's been good stuff.
Cool.
So awesome. Thank you, Darren, and thank you for organizing that. That's been a great thing. I think it's
been a learning experience.
Yeah. Johnny, go ahead.
Actually, I would like to be on the podcast, but in January, if you're still doing it.
Okay. Yes.
I'll have a book to promote.
Cool. Awesome.
Well, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
What's your book?
Fourth. Go ahead, Johnny. Yeah.
Well, it's actually a game book, like for role-playing games. It's for playing it. It's for playing an anarchist in a fantasy role-playing game.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty awesome. Cool.
One of my jobs when I lived in Atlanta, I worked for White Wolf Game Studio, the people who made Vampire and all that stuff. I wrote the Virtual Adepts Tradition book. If you look.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Yeah. So if you look, I wrote a bunch of stuff for them. So
very cool. Big fan of the Virtual Adepts.
Okay. Do we have anything else? I would like to hold. I would like it if we could get Mitch on to give his full announcement regarding the Transhumanist Party. I know he's got details and things of other things that are happening besides them sending a representative to talk with us on the podcast in a few weeks. I kind of want to just let him do that. That is his.
Baby.
He's made contact. It's his baby. So yeah. So Mitch, find a way to get on here with us, and then we can let your cat out of the bag. I think that there was talk of next. Were we talking about next Sunday, or was that in couple of weeks to have 3 weeks in a row for Jitsi? Sort of around that announcement, I think, weren't we? Maybe, unless I'm remembering it wrong. Let me ask this. Well, did we? Hang on. I'm going to try and see if I can find where the discussion was. Because if we need to vote on that, we should do that.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for the dead air. Just trying to find what this discussion was about. Okay. I think so what we're looking at right now is next week would be let's see. Next week would be the 1st, which would be an IRC meeting. The 8th would be a regular Jitsi meeting, and then the 15th was where it was proposed that we also have a Jitsi meeting. So we would have three Jitsi meetings in a row: the 8th, the 15th, and maybe we could just we might just want to change it to. Should we just skip it on the 22nd, which is our
Xmas.
That'd be a Christmas. That'd be right before Christmas. If you guys want to get together, that's cool. But I guess let's put it this way. Is there any objections to having our December meeting, our December Jitsis on the 8th and the 15th?
Seems fine to me.
No.
No
None
objections
here for me.
No objections.
Okay. And should we then do we want to take a break then until the 5th and have a Jitsi meeting of the first Sunday of the year?
Yes.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. So we'll have a Jitsi on the 8th and 15th, and then come back on the 5th, and then obviously any activity can still happen on the Discord. We can still talk and message each other and all that stuff. But yeah, I think that sounds like a plan. I think that should fit with what Mitch was talking about requesting, and yeah, that sounds pretty awesome. So everybody sound pretty agreeable on that. So that's what we'll do.
Okay.
We'll do Jitsis on the 8th and the 15th, and one IRC in between. One IRC in the between now and the 8th. So, okay. Do we have any other business that we need to take care of tonight? Not seeing any hands. Not seeing any. All right. Well, then I guess I'm looking for that motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
I second.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
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 Hi.
That's 4. That's 4 for me. I'm good. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining us for our meeting tonight. like we just said, we will be here on the 8th, then the 15th, and then we're going to take a break for the holidays and come back the first Sunday of the year. So have a great night, everybody. Get out there and vote Pirate. And we'll be working on giving you some options to vote Pirate in 25. So, yeah. All right, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.